Okay. So we were talking about class and objects, right? And we did discuss last time what class and object is. So class, okay, is definition. You're defining something using class. Okay, so for example, when we say string class, okay, or class string, okay, we are defining some properties to it. Okay, like you have split, okay, lower, etc. So now if you compare it to real world, this is how real world works, right? We first understand like what is chair, what is table, what is apple, what is phone, what is pen, what is laptop, right? And then we use it for our purpose. Now definition doesn't mean that you own it. Now I know what aeroplane is, doesn't mean that I own an aeroplane, right? It is just
Right.
about what it means. Now if you want to use it, okay, so just like we have studied string, okay, we know what string properties are, but to use
Yeah.
it I need to create an object. So object is the usable form of class. Okay, so when I say str1 equal to hello, this is how I'm creating an object. Okay,
Hmm.
so string class is inbuilt, it is predefined, and we are creating an object. So this is how I'm going to create an object because I need to use a string for storing value hello. I need to use a variable or object. So now I'm not talking about variable, I'm saying object of string because now you understand what class and object is. In
Yes.
object-oriented programming language, we refer them as class and object. So I need to create an object of class string so that I can save value hello and I can use the properties of string to work with this value hello. Okay. So this is what basically string means. Now, if I have to use and create my own class, okay, so this is how you can use it. You have to give a class name, okay, and you give your name. So let's say I give class library, something like that, okay, give
Hmm.
colon, and now you define your properties here. So I'm going to define the property def, okay, I'm defining a property called print
Cla-
info something. Okay. Now, PyCharm has already added self. Self is a keyword to indicate that it is an object level function. And I'll talk about it,
Okay.
what it object level function means in some second. Okay. So I'm defining a function inside class library. So I created an object. I'm creating a class. Okay.
Hmm.
Creating a class called library. And in that I added a function called print info. Okay, self
Yes.
indicates function it works at object level, and I'll tell you what it means in some time. Okay, inside this, for now, I'm just printing a sample text called "How are you?" Can you just give
Okay.
me a second?
Yeah. Sure.
So I created a class library, and in that I've added a function called print info, and I'm saying print. Okay, so this is a simple class, and so this is like definition. This is like what when I ask you what do you mean by Apple. So this is like what do you mean by library. So library is a class which has one function called print info, and it will print how
Hmm.
are you. Okay.
Okay.
Now to use it, I have to create an object, right? Okay. Now to create an object, so let's say I call L1 equal to library. Okay. Now L1 is object of class library. Okay. When I say L1 dot print info, just like saying str1 dot split. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And now when you run it, it will execute this function and you're getting how are you. In fact, this is the right way of doing programs. Whatever we've been doing so far, okay,
Hmm.
is not the preferred way of doing programs. Okay, you should
Yes.
change your style to use class and objects in your program. So whatever you have been doing is all learning bits and pieces. Okay, Now, if you use this way, this is what will make your program look better. Okay. Now,
Okay.
I can create any number of apple. I can buy any number of apple, isn't it? So
Yes.
L2 dot library.
And you
L3
give some
dot L3 equal to not dot, sorry, library. Okay, I've created three different objects now.
Hmm.
Okay, and I can create, of course, three different. Now, this is your L3. This is your L2. Now I can create a class level variable. This is a class level variable. And what you have here is class level function, which is called as, sorry, this is object level, not class level. How do you know it's object level? Because we have used self. So it says
okay.
object level function or
Self.
method. Okay, self indicates object level.
Object.
And how it is different, I'll demonstrate in some time. So let's say here I define a variable called my class name something equal to library. Okay, let's say I define it. Now, I can say something like here f my
La-
class name. Okay. Now you see my class name, it doesn't know because when you define a variable like this, it will
Hmm.
look for within this function. And there is no variable called my class name in this function. It is there in
Okay.
that function name. So I have to use library dot.
Library.
Now, why am I using library dot? Because it's a class level. It's a class level variable, so I have to use library dot, class name dot.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
I can have one small here, my class name equal to temp class or something. Now,
Huh.
if I do not put library name, then it is, see, now it's not going error. It's going to read this variable, which is temp class, how are you? Temp class, how are you? You see that?
So, but like same thing we did above at 11th number. My class name is equal to library. And before that, my class name is
So
equal to
this is
temp
at
class.
class level, and this is within the function.
Object.
This,
Okay.
this is
Within the
in
function.
your society, and this is inside your house. So they are different.
That's why. Okay. That's why it's won't showing error, right?
Earlier it was showing error because we didn't had our own
All
variable.
right.
Now
Yes,
it
yes,
is in
got
a
it.
house, it is your personal, right?
Mm-hmm.
But now if I want to use my society's class, so I'm going to say library dot.
Okay.
Okay. And now
Yeah.
when you run it, you see you're getting library, how are you?
Mm,
Okay. So this is how you can access member from class or member from local.
look.
Okay. But still we are not talking about the object level. And I'll tell you how object level means. Now let's say print info takes one parameter. Print info. Okay. So this is print info, right? In the print info, let's say I call ask info. Okay. So I will have ask info. Okay. And in ask info, I am taking a parameter here, or let me use this int info, or let's say name equal to input. What's your name? Okay. What's your name? Now this name is local name. Yes. To make
Yes.
it a object level name, object level, I'll use self dot, and I can use name equal to name.
Um,
Object level.
okay. Okay. Mm,
Okay. Now it is object. So see, we are talking about class level
Object.
variable, object level variable, and local variable. This name, just like here, I'm using class level variable. You know,
Hmm.
here using self dot name, I'm using object level variable.
Object level.
Okay, what's your name? Ask info. What's your name? Okay, and let's say we all call first ask info, then we'll call print info.
Okay.
So you have L1 dot ask info.
Ask info.
You
Yes.
have L2 dot
Two dot.
ask info. You have L3 dot ask info. Okay. Now, for a moment, let's comment this print info. Now, when you run it, what's your name? This is coming from L1.
L1.
What's your name? It's coming from L2. What's your name? It's coming from
Okay.
L3.
L3.
Okay. Now, let's print this. I'm going to say, how are you, Mr. And here I'm going to say self dot name. Okay, so I want to use object level variable. I'm saying self dot name. Okay, okay, Abhiram is here. So we say self dot name, right? Now
Yeah.
let's remove this, right? Now what I'll do is I'll print L2 first and then L1, or let's say L1, L3, and L1. Different order. Okay, let's run it again. What's your name? L1 is Sachin, L2 is Rohit, and L3 is Sevirat. How are you, Mr. Rohit? Rohit is 2, right? And I said L2 dot print info. So
Okay.
it is able to map, okay? It is able to map Rohit to L2,
Yes.
right? This is the beauty of object
Class.
level variables or methods. We haven't done object level method, but
Mm.
object level variables and method. Okay.
Yes.
Difference is that, okay, when you are creating, let's say you bought 3 apple, right? And you call it as apple A, B, C. So because object, you bought it, that is object. I've created object L1, L2, L3. So when I'm saying L1 dot something, I have created an object L1, L1 an object. So whatever I do self related is connected to L1, is connected to L2, is connected to L3 specifically. You get it?
Yeah.
Okay. So it is able to figure out, okay, which L1 is and what L2 is and what L3 is. And self dot name is associated with those values. Okay.
Yes.
So this is how you define a sample class and start using as an object. So we have seen 3 types of variables so far. Class level variable. To use class
Object.
level variable, you have to say class name dot variable name. To object
Yes.
level variable, which will be stuck to your
Self.
object. Okay.
Yes.
For example, name we give self dot name,
Self dot
that
name.
gets stuck to that given object L1. So
Yes.
L1 dot that name will always give you the one that you had created in the beginning. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. We'll do one more topic and we'll stop here in this session.
Hmm.
So we'll have something called as init function.
Init.
Okay. Yes. Init is short form for initialize. Def
Okay.
underscore underscore init underscore underscore. Okay. Underscore underscore init. Okay. Now reason why do we need init is, now let's say I create, I forget to add say L3.askInfo, for example, let's say. I've created
Hmm.
L3 object. I'm asking for L1, L2, but I forgot L3. Now when I run
Okay.
it, okay, what's your name? I say Sachin. I say Rohit. Now what happened?
Error.
L3.printinfo is looking for
L3.
L3 self.name. This is
Self
ask
dot name.
info, right? So print
Yeah.
info has self.name, but we haven't entered the value for L3
For ask info.
for
Right.
ask info, right? Because the self.name value is added in the ask info,
Right.
isn't it? The self.name value is added in the ask info, and we haven't added value in the ask info. So it's giving error to us, right?
Right.
So in this case, what we'll do is, okay, what we will do is, it's possible that you forget to initialize the values. So in this case, we'll do is we'll create a separate function called init. The beauty of this function is, now this is how you create, okay? Underscore underscore init underscore underscore. It has a predefined meaning. Underscore underscore init, okay, underscore underscore. It has a,
Redefine.
okay, we call it as constructor, okay, in object oriented language. Okay,
Hmm.
predefined meaning, which means it is called automatically. Called automatically when you create an object. You don't have to, okay, you don't have to call init specifically. You need to define it to tell pattern that you want to use init, but we don't have to call it. So for example, the all this stuff, this is called initialization, right? We're initializing the values. All this stuff should be done in init. Now, there is no chance that you will forget to call. There is no chance that you will forget to call because init is called
Okay.
automatically. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So even when I don't call ask info,
They will automatically ask for the same. Right?
right? The moment you create library, init is automatically called. So see what's it? It's coming from init. How do you coming from init? We can go and type init here.
Okay.
So now when you call it, you see init. What's your name? Okay, these are values that needs to be given compulsory, right?
Input.
All the values which needs to be given compulsory, you put in init, and you don't have to call it. There is no chance of you forgetting to call that method. Like for L3, I forgot to call ask info. Okay?
Yeah.
But here, there is no chance. It is called automatically. So you say, okay, init, what's your name? And it now is called automatically. So, you know, there is no need to, there's no need for ask info. Automatically.
It
Otherwise, if
will
you
give.
don't give value, the object itself will not be created.
Yes.
If object is not created, then of course you can't call it. Right? So this is
Right.
neat. Okay. We'll stop here.